Brian Thompson led one of the biggest health insurers in the U.S., but was unknown to millions of people his decisions affected. Then today's fatal shooting of the UnitedHealthcare CEO in a targeted killing in Manhattan thrust the executive and his business into the national spotlight. A warning, some of the images in this story can be disturbing to viewers.
50-year-old Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, was shot and killed in what appears, at this early stage of our investigation, to be a brazen, targeted attack.
The chief executive of UnitedHealthcare, one of the nation's largest insurers, was killed in Midtown Manhattan around 6:45 this morning in what police described as a targeted attack by a shooter outside a hotel where the company was holding a conference.
The victim was in New York City to speak at an investor conference. It appears the suspect was lying in wait for several minutes. And as the victim was walking to the conference hotel, the suspect approached from behind and fired several rounds, striking the victim at least once in the back and at least once in the right calf.
Shortly after, Brian Thompson was pronounced dead at a nearby hospital. While New York police say it was targeted, the motive is still unclear. Surveillance video shows Thompson at the front of the hotel before the shooting. Investigators say the masked gunman was waiting for the executive to arrive, then fired multiple shots with the silencer from about 20 feet away. The gunman then ran through an alley and got away on a bike. So far, no arrests have been made.
The shooter appears to be a light-skinned male. He's wearing a light brown or cream-colored jacket, a black face mask, black and white sneakers, and a very distinctive gray backpack.
I hear the 3 shots. I was parking down there in the car. I hear 3 shots. Yeah, and then when I looked, there's a man down. Yeah. And then the guy crossed and then he ran.
The driver told me he was hanging around whole night waiting for the guy, the shooter, and he just inside the car waiting for him. Soon he see him, he just shot him.
Authorities are offering a $10,000 reward for information on the suspect. UnitedHealthcare is the largest U.S. health insurer, providing benefits to tens of millions of Americans who pay more for health care than in any other country. Thompson was named the company's CEO in April 2021 after working there since 2004 in several departments, according to the company's website. He was one of their highest paid executives with a $10.2 million annual compensation package.
We've been hearing that he was very active in his community there in Minneapolis. Police say that they have been trying to get in touch with his family, try to figure out why he might have been targeted. Police say he definitely was targeted by all intents and purposes from what they're able to detect right now, but they don't know exactly why. So they've been trying to talk to people who know him, scour social media. They also found a cell phone at the scene, which they've been combing through.
His wife told NBC News that her husband said some people had been threatening him. She didn't have details, but suggested it may have involved issues with insurance coverage. But a Minnesota police chief said his department had not received any reports of threats against the executive.